let's talk about some mistakes men go through and just some of the aspects we can learn from it. The first mistake I'm gonna say, with some men sometimes they go too fast. They go too fast. They don't take their time. They don't really take time to find themselves. They don't let things come. They always want to jump on the bargain, and friends peer pressure them, and they say, for example, there's a girl at a bar. Oh, go talk to her. Oh, go make your move. Oh, do this. Oh, go do that. Why should you? I think when it comes to the aspect of peer pressure, it's really irrelevant because at the end of the day, you are one person. If you want to do something you want, do it. Who's saying you shouldn't, right? Like God always says, there's always one chance to one risk. I don't know if you feel the aspect of peer pressure in your life, cut those people off immediately. Cut them off. Don't really isolate yourself. Focus on the better, bro. Focus on the people that will make you better. Focus on the people that will make you who you are, and just take one thing one day at a time. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this now. If you look ahead, it'll fuck you up. I'm telling you this now, and why? Because I have looked in a 2 month period, in a weekly period, sometimes, and it kind of messes me up because I'm scheduling too ahead of time. I'm not seeing how things go. That was good of a backup plan. Is always good to plan at the same time, and then in the moment you can make those decisions. Because I don't want to rush things. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But you do, you can, man. And men sometimes make mistakes because they want to have a child, for example, and then when they have a child, when they can't have all that weight on themselves, they run away. And when they have a child, I think that's the most important aspect because, it's basically your human creation, your only child, for example, or whatever. There's still more work to do. You have to provide, you have to feed it, I think children are the next generation and you should inspire them. You should inspire them. You should always make a good impact no matter what people say, whether you're too old, you shouldn't really interact. Just see where people's headspace are, and no matter what, just slowly keep pushing people to the better, keep pushing people to be their best self, and just understand that when people grow up from a young age, they'll look up to you, and what you are saying will truly start clicking in their head. And I think it's good to be a mentor, it's good to be a leader, it's good to be a role model, because from males and men, though they make mistakes, they don't lead the way to the younger generation. They're always focused on their task now and just always being about themselves and just not being compassionate and caring. I'm not bashing men. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that from my perspective, I'll do what I like to do and still help others. Always go out and whether it's like a youth event or something, whether it's like like there's kids that are in need, like just help them out, bro. Because at the end of the day, you'll always get the light of just helping other people, whether it's children, whether it's adults, whether it's elderly people. You just get the light and you see it in the tunnel, bro. But I hope what I said makes sense because many people, they always have something to judge or say, and I don't really have time for people that just wants to put my negativity in my name and how, oh, you're saying men make mistakes, you don't do this. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes things don't go their way and just men don't make the right decision. And the I've seen that before from my family perspective sometimes, but everybody makes mistakes. We can't be perfect. And that's what I gotta say for today's video. And if you enjoyed, hit the like button, and I'm out, brothers.